Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently finished book number, I do believe this is 11. Let me count, make sure, just to be on the safe side. I go in the back. One moment, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this is the 11th book. But, it just becomes more and more intense as we continue with the different books in the series. In this particular one, Thomas is convicted of something that he didn't even do, and he's being held hostage. Actually, it's worse than that. He's in trouble, and of course, Harry, being his half-brother, goes absolutely ballistic, and he wants to be able to rescue him from a fate worse than death. And it's very sweet and very tragic, the relationship that Thomas and Justine have. Like I mentioned before in my previous review, he can't even touch her without getting his skin singed, because a white court vampire feeds off the energy of somebody else through coitus, and if that person is somebody that they love very deeply, then it will hurt them quite literally. And you know that saying, you always hurt the one you love. This is definitely a very accurate saying, especially for Thomas and Justine. It's interesting what Harry goes through in this one. It seems like he is barraged very heavily, and he goes through this psychic attack, and that's probably one of the worst attacks that a wizard can receive. And he has to basically keep his chin up, for lack of better terminology, and go forward and figure out who was responsible for it. And he's still in training with Molly, and this warden is on the loose as well, Binder. He's kind of a bastard. I mean, he's just a very unlikable character, and you just want to slap him. But when Karen interrogates him, it's just this like sweet justice, and it's good cop, bad cop, more like bad cop, bad cop. And that scene in and of itself was really quite amusing, I thought. And there's a character, a skinwalker, and skinwalkers are very interesting. They're shapeshifters, but they only exist in the northwest of our beloved United States, and they're very rare. And of course, Injun Joe makes another appearance in this, and I really like Injun Joe. They call him Wizard Listens to Wind. That's another name that they call him, but they think that maybe he would have more knowledge on the skinwalker, since of course he's Native American, and he helps throughout this interrogation and investigation of who is responsible. And of course, Mouse makes a lot of really heroic decisions in this one as well, which I really liked. And he's just this unbelievable force of this companion of Harry's, and they call him a foo dog, and rightfully so, because there doesn't seem to be anything that can really lay him low, so to say. And even though he gets shot in this particular one, poor Mouse, but he gets shot, and Molly acts like the very much professional that she is. And even though for her age, I would consider this very troublesome and disconcerting and frightening, or especially stomach turning to see all that blood. But Mouse takes it like a champion, even though he whimpers a bit, and she has to sew him up. And she handles the situation very well, I think, and it's really quite the exceptional book, and I highly recommend it. And I'm getting closer to getting to the most recent book, which is called Skin Game, and I think there's one coming out. Another fan who came through my aisle yesterday, she said that there's another one coming up, but she couldn't think of the name of it. I thought, really? That's impossible, though. Skin Game just came out recently, so he's got somebody to help him write, or he wouldn't be able to produce these books so rapidly. At least I don't think so. It's sort of like when Sylvia Browne, God rest her, when she was alive, she just would produce a book every month, and I thought, she has to have somebody else writing for her. There's no way that she could be able to publish a book that lickety-split. There's just absolutely no possible way. It's just unbelievable. But anyway, I really enjoyed Turncoat, and this, from the beginning, it grips you and it never lets you go. It is an adrenaline rush of the utmost variety. And if you're a fan of the Dresden Files, and if you're addicted to it just like I am, then I would highly, highly, highly recommend it.